Hi everyone, this reading is going to be for my Cancer, Sun, Moon, Venus, and your rising. This is going to be for May 2020. Again, this reading is for my Cancer, Sun, Moon, Venus, and your Ascendant. And hope your guys are having a good weekend. I'm sorry I haven't been really active on my readings, but like I said, I do my best to at least do your readings every month. Things got a little bit busy for me the past few weeks. Anyways, let's do your reading. Okay. So Cancer, Sun, Moon, Venus for May 2020. All right. So your recent past is you got the Page of Cups, the Nine of Wands, and King of Swords. Your present situation would be the High Priestess, Two of Pentacles, and Nine of Swords. Your immediate future would be the Lovers, the Fool, and Three of Cups. All right, and the energy of the reading is Six of Cups. All right, so for some of you Cancerian, all right, you know, I've been seeing this even last time from your last month's reading, Six of Cups. So it looks like for some of you again, there's good memories. Okay, you're looking back good memories. Like I said, whether it's in your childhood memories or something good, it's like you are in that place right now, or you're feeling this right now, feeling like a child, feeling like, you know, maybe because summertime is here and you're just feeling that burst of, you know, almost like soaking in the sun. I know we can't really go out right now to the beach, but if we have that chance, it's like you playing it in your head, like, you know what, I could have been in Hawaii right now. Or, you know, those are the things. If you've been to Hawaii, you're probably thinking about that. You could have been in a cruise or something. But all those memories that you're thinking about, you know, they are crossing your mind right now. And it could also be also Six of Cups. It's like a past life connection to someone. Maybe you have been thinking about somebody that has been in your life, in whether it's a past life person or a relationship, a soulmate type of thing. But we're gonna clarify that. Okay, so your recent past, you have the Page of Cups to the Nine of Wands with the King of Swords. So I think yes, with the Page of Cups, it's most likely that you're also getting offers or admiration from certain people. Like, you know, if you're single, or sometimes you don't have to be single, but you're already in a relationship, but there's just people who are, you know, let's say you have dated before, an ex maybe, they would just, you know, kind of show up and be like, hey, you know, how you been? All of a sudden they miss you out of nowhere, out of the blue. But for you, I think in the recent past, you're like, no, I'm not gonna deal with this. And like, you can tell, it's like, yeah, okay, this is bullshit. Like, I'm sorry to say that word, but you know, you just say like, nah, I mean, I'm just like, for you, it's like, you know, you have other things that you are dealing with, you're taking care of. So in your present situation, that you have the High Priest, Two of Pentacles, and Nine of Swords. So it I think for you in the present situation, you're like, you know what, I'm just kind of trying to maintain my balance right now, and I'm going with my intuition. And for you, it's almost like there are moments of also, of course, like where you feel like, you know, I feel like someone is thinking about me. Because even if you know that you have been really good when it comes to your daily routine, there could have been like probably some sleepless nights where you're like, I just don't know why I keep tossing and turning at night and I just can't sleep. But you know, like, this is not the emotions coming from you. You can tell, like, it could be like probably someone is thinking about you. And I think it's like you're absorbing energy from certain individuals who have been in your life also. Like, I mean, you could probably be a natural empath. That's why you can feel that surge of energy, whether it's a good energy or it's like a sad energy. But you know, it's like it comes and goes. But we're gonna clarify that, like I said. So in your near future, um, you have the lovers, the Fool, and Three of Cups. Okay, so again, I'm already seeing it. It looks like for you, I think you are choosing yourself over anything else, but at the same time, there is this strong vibe of someone or something is coming, wanting to come back to you in your life. It's like a reconciliation of some sort or rebuilding or something like that. But anyways, let's clarify it. So now let's start off with the Six of Cups. Like I said, this is the nostalgic feeling, feeling like a child, enjoying good memories, you know, whether it's in your head, you know, looking at old pictures, thinking about those good memories with people you had a relationship with, stuff like that. So let's clarify. Actually, let me use this one. So what's the Six of Cups? So you have the Queen of Wands, the Knight of Wands, a lot of wands, and the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, so your energy right now, like I said, you're feeling that burst of energy just because I think for you, you have been really focusing on yourself, which is your work, and you're really guarded at this time. It's like for you, before anybody comes to your life, I think you're really trying to make sure that these people are not going to hurt you, because right now I think you're enjoying that feeling of, you know what, I am whole. You feel whole right now, you feel complete. You might be also thinking about, you know what, I'm gonna start looking good for myself. You could probably be looking yourself in the mirror and trying to see, you know, what you can do about your hair, how you look. And also for you, you're really very protective of whatever it is that you have built for yourself. And some of you, if, like I said, if you're working right now, you're really focusing on how to grow your financial status, also like just working more and spending more time at work. But that's why I said the feeling of nostalgia and like thinking about good memories of the past, I think that's just in your head. But it's good because it kind of helps you enjoy, you know, whatever it is that we are dealing with right now with the isolation and quarantine. I think for you it's like, you know what, you're like a cancerian, right? Like it's like you're inside your shell. Like you're that crab again. You're just inside your shell, but you're comfortable that way, you know. Because for you it's like there are things that you feel like, okay, I am pretty much okay with the situation I have right now. uh, you know, working on my money, myself. And right now, of course, I'm also guarded on who I can let in my life. So that's what it is. So in the recent past, Cancer, you have the Page of Cups and the Nine of Wands and King of Swords. So I told you earlier, so there could have been people that are still trying to, I would say, persuade you or admire you, send you text messages, or you know, they just kind of want to show like, hey, I'm still here and stuff like that or whatever. Let's see what it's about. So you got the what is this? You got the Emperor, Nine of Cups, and Ace of Cups. All right, yeah. So for you, I think the reason why you're getting all that admiration and a lot of people have seen you change. So they have seen a lot of changes about you. So they can tell that you are in a higher place of yourself. So meaning it's like if you had a relationship before with somebody, And if that person never really or they say, like I said, they took you for granted, it almost feels like after a while they realize like, whoa, the cancerian person uh was very kind to me, was very nice to me. Now they're coming back and saying like, you know what, that like this person completes me, so that's what they feel towards you. That's why they're all coming back. But for you, it's like you look at it like, yeah, they're coming back for what? Because for you it's a page. It's like it's not even close to being someone who's really mature. So people are coming up to you and you look at them like, you know what, you guys are really immature, or whatever it is that that has been trying to take your attention. Because I think they see a really good sense of value about you. That's what it is. But like I said, for you, it's like you don't allow anybody right now to come in between your dreams and your goals, because for you, you don't want to play all this type of well, the word is BS, right? Because you are the king of swords, and for you it's like you're not gonna allow anything that is not going to be beneficial for you somehow. Because I think for you, you realize that energy and time is money also. So you know, you before you give your energy to someone, you want to make sure like, hey, what do I get from it? And there's nothing wrong with that, honestly, because at the end of the day, some people, we give our energy to certain situation, individual, whatever. But then what, we always come up short because apparently we figure out later on that it wasn't worth the effort that we give. And I know most Cancerians that I've met, you know, they have this nature of very loving and caring. So people are seeing that about you, and somehow they want to be part of that circle again with you, where it's like, you know, you can give them the same type of affection or attention that you used to give him. But for you, it's like, no, I'm not. In the recent past, you're like, no, I'm not gonna have to deal with that. So your present situation, you have the High Priestess, Two Pentacles, and Knight of Swords. So like again, I think you are keeping and maintaining the balance that you have within your life. You are solely connected to your intuition. We have the High Priest, of course. So for you, it's like you you know you know what's going on, even if without you speaking about it, or without you um it feels like you there's always something that is guiding you. Like I said, if it's your intuition, it really truly helped you and you become more aware of it. So whenever before something happens, yeah, or you could probably be having like dreams about certain events that are about to happen. I think it becomes a part of your everyday thing, where it's like, oh, before you can probably have a dream and not really pay attention to it, but lately I think you have a very strong understanding now, like, wow, I can actually dream about things that are about to happen. Because I think you have a very strong download. That's why for some of you it keeps you up at night. It's because, you know, maybe you probably end up waking up certain hour of the night. And usually when that happens is because you just have like that little, they call it a little spiritual awakening, where it's it's making you understand that you have certain gifts that you need to explore also, which is, you know, when it comes to your spirituality, or I think whatever you believed in, you know. So let's see what the Two of Pentacles about. Two of Pentacles, you have the Five of Swords, King of Pentacles, and the Tower. All right, what is this about? Is she? Yeah, so for some of you, probably because you are worried about your finance. That actually that's what's keeping you up at night. So there could have been maybe because of the whole quarantine that's happening. I think um for some who had two jobs and they probably lost one job or totally not working right now, I think that's what you are paying attention to, because somehow you're like, you know what, things are getting real. So tower came in. That's why if you were kind of redirecting your energy towards something that it's not really tangible, let's say if you're just thinking about, I'm not saying it's not important, but let's say, how some people like, oh my god, they're complaining about little things in life. Maybe it diverted you to like, okay, there are more important things. So the tower came in and says, this is what is this is what's more important right now. I think you realize what's more important. So for and in May you will see a lot of things that will be unfolded. There will be a surprise, like there's an importance of about your finances too, if anything. um And for you, it's like I said, you're gonna weigh down some options of like, what do I do first? Do I deal with my personal relationship first, or with my financial status first? Like that's what's gonna happen in May in for your present situation. That's what's gonna be highlighted for you, I think. So I mean, it's not a bad tower, but it's just like a reminder of like asking you what's gonna be more important for you to handle at this time because of what's going on. So it almost like you are going back into the world of reality. Like, okay, now this is what reality is about right now. I'm not saying you're not in reality, but it's just somehow, there are things that we need to take care of first, because there would be some kind of surprise for some of you. Um, Also, on the good side though, for some, it's very counterintuitive, but it's saying here also like you might get a surprise payout from somewhere. So like for some of you who have been dealing with like maybe child support or something like that, you never get a child support from a certain individual. If you're a single parent or something, then you hear a surprise about, hey, you are being given this sum of money, and you're getting paid for that. And if it's the other way around, if you're the male or whoever, but if you haven't been giving your support, then the tower kicks in and say, you know what, you're gonna have to pay your dues. So now it becomes a problem for some, right? Because they're like, oh my god, my finances, it's gonna be different. But we'll see how it goes. And then for your immediate future, you have the Lovers, the Fool, and Three of Cups. All right, so no matter how all these things happen for you and in the present situation, like I said, there was a surprise that's happening. I think regardless of that, you can actually be able to deal with that easily. It's nothing that is, it's something that it's just a small thing that you are going to deal, you're gonna have to deal with. But somehow you have the Lovers, the Fool, and Three of Cups, so suggesting that things will align for you. Most likely month of May also is it's a time of celebration. Like I said, if you are that part, and if you're following with me, there's like, it's like when you had the first reading of Six of Cups, it's like you're just thinking about good memories. But on May, you are actually going to feel it physically. So there might be a reunion with friends. You're gonna feel more happier and more like free. Maybe once they pull up the restrictions. So for you, it's like, oh wow, now I can come together. Everyone's gonna have a good time. Everyone's gonna be celebrating. So it's gonna be a happy day for you, or a happy month for you. um, you could probably be dealing with Gemini too or something, but somehow for some of you, someone is also will be asking for a reconciliation, coming together, right? I see it. If you have been separated from someone, or you haven't been seeing somebody, or like I said, it's if you're single, you haven't been connecting, you're gonna meet new friends, you're gonna meet a new person. And let's see. Yeah, the strength. Oh my god, there. Double lovers. The Two of Cups, sorry. So you got the strength. Leo, probably you're dealing with the Leo too. Probably. Yeah, so someone is claiming to be your soulmate, supposedly. That's why I said you on the month of May, someone is actually be coming back and say, you know what? If this someone that you feel like you don't see yourself with anymore, but somehow they're really persistent about coming together with you. But that's up to your choice, right? If you wanna reconnect with that old situation. But I can see you like not going to let these people in so easily, or this person in easily. But I said that for on their part, of course, they're claiming that you and that person have a very strong connection with. They're really pushing it. And for you, for the Three of Cups, let's see. You have the Five of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, and the High Priest. So, like I said, on top of the celebration that's gonna happen, or the joyful moment, you're gonna be spending time with friends. I think for you, you had the full understanding of, you know what, it's like the word saying, let the bygones be bygones. So for you, it's like you're not gonna be dealing with people that have left you in the cold, nor people that have made you as an option. Because for you, it's like, everything is doing well for me right now. I've been working hard for myself. Things are aligning the way I want it to be. There are also, and then you realize also there's a lot of important things that are more important for me, other than the, let's say, if it's relationship. I think for you, you're gonna, on May, like I said, you're gonna be focused on building your financial stability. Also, other than that, of course, if you're gonna be in relationship, or you're in one, for you, it's like it's very important for you to be in a stable relationship. Like, you're not here to play around anymore somehow. Because for you, it's like every time you encounter someone who's just gonna play around, I think for you, you're like, you know what, you tell this person, you're not the only option for me. Like, I have a lot of things that I'm doing also. And if you are just going to play around, and because for you, it's like you're not gonna play around, because for you, financially, that's where you want to keep everything stable. Like, you're not, for you, it's like, as long as we're financially stable, then you can have also a stable relationship. Because you want things to be in order now, especially for the month of May. Because you will have all these things coming your way, and whether it's good or bad, it doesn't matter. But for you, it's like you want to handle everything as business, as correctly as you can. And, but so far, I mean, Cancerian, your reading is really good. Hope to see you for June. Okay, so that's your reading for May 2020. Hope you guys like it. Take care now. Bye.